Morning, students. Today we are going to see the lesson digestive system. In the last recording classes, you have seen nutrition. Today, digestive system, it's a easy lesson and you all know it, how the digestion is taking place. So it's easy to learn. So in this lesson, only certain topics you have to learn that I will tell you which are the topics you have to be thorough. Okay, so now we'll start the lesson, digestive system. First, you should know the definition of digestion. Digestion is the breakdown of naturally occurring foodstuffs into diffusible form, which is broken down into similar substances. And it should be in a soluble form. That is called digestion. All of you learn this definition first. Digestion is the breakdown of naturally occurring foodstuffs into diffusible form. Then to this digestion, they have to break down into similar substance. So what are the characteristics taking place? There, the enzyme act as an important role. In each, wherever digestion is taking place, from your mouth to your abdomen, there will be certain enzymes will be present. So what is the character of these enzymes? How they are digested and absorbed? How the reaction is taking place? So first we should know the characters of enzyme. It is a protein. Enzyme is always a protein and therefore gets destroyed by eating. So if you're eating these enzymes, it will be destroyed. It acts only one kind of substance called the substrate. So it is very specific. For each reaction, there is a different enzymes that will act only upon one substance. For example, if you take your saliva, the ptyalin is the enzyme which is acting there. If you take your stomach, pepsin is there, sucrose is there, maltase is there. So certain enzymes are present to convert certain substance and they are specific. They will act only upon one type of substance. Second point, is it clear? Then third one, it acts as a catalyst. So it can be used again and again in the reaction. It will be acting as a catalyst so that you can use it again and again. The reaction can be go on continuously. So now we learned 3 points. First point is that it is a protein. So when you are heating, what will happen? It will be destroyed. And it acts only on one kind of a substance. So it is a very specific. Third one, it acts as a catalyst. So you can use again and again. It only affects the rate of a chemical reaction and always speeds up the reaction. So it's certain reactions, what it will happen to speed up easily. So these enzymes are used. For example, for preparation of photosynthesis, we use sunlight and chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is the acting as an enzyme. It always forms the same end product from the fixed substrate. If you take zinc and chloride, you will get zinc chloride only. If you take sodium and hydroxide, you will get sodium hydroxide only. So whatever you're taking, that both will react and will give the same end product. It acts best only at a particular pH. They have each pH value there will be. For water, it will be 7. For each acid, you may be learned in the chemistry, acid has got so much pH. Alkaline has got so much pH. So according to the pH value only, the enzymes will act and react and form the product. It acts best within a narrow temperature, that is 35 to 40. It will be acting very well. So underline that temperature. There are 6 or 7 points. You should learn at least 5 points, the characteristic of enzyme. And it is a sure board exam question. Now we'll see how the digestion is starting. In this digestion, it starts from tooth, isn't it? So we are going to see the structure of typical tooth. This you already learned in standard 7, but still we are going to know a little more in detail. Same points only, the structure is same, but we are going to know it little more in detail.
In this video, to understand teeth, let's begin with knowing the structure of a typical tooth first. A tooth consists of 2 main regions, one which is above the gum surface and the other is present below it. What are the gums, by the way? Gums, also called the gingiva, are the soft tissue linings in the mouth. But the gums appear to be so hard. So how can they be called soft tissue linings? Well, that is because gums are soft tissues, but they're tightly bound to the bones under them. They act as the anchoring point for our teeth. They help in firmly holding the teeth at their position. In humans, for example, the teeth are firmly rooted in the sockets formed in the gums. The morphology gets a name thecodont. This simply means the type in which the teeth are embedded in the sockets formed in the gums. Now, after having a glance at the gums, let's look at the actual tooth. This is what a typical tooth in a vertical section looks like. Let's begin from the top. Here, this part seen above the gums is called as the crown. So the part which we can see is the crown of our tooth. Since the crown is the part exposed to all types of food particles and which encounters microbes as well, it needs to be well protected. Hence, it is coated with an extremely hard covering named enamel.
So now you can see here the structure of the tooth, the covering that is called enamel, and inside to that it is called dentin, and then the cementum. Cementum means which is fixing this tooth to the root, that is called cementum, and pulp is present, which consists of blood vessels and nerves, and the root, which is fixing the tooth, the crown, that part to the root, which we are fixing, that we call it as root part. This is the diagram what you have to learn. So once more, we'll go with the same video itself, and you will see this diagram is very important, and you should learn to label the parts. So once again, I'll say you that we show you the video itself. From the video, it will be clear.
But they're tightly bound to the bone. Hence the name thecodont.
1 second.
In the sockets formed in the gums. Now, after having a glance at the gums, let's look at the actual tooth. This is what a typical tooth in a vertical section looks like. Let's begin from the top. Here, this part seen above the gums is called as the crown. So the part which we can see is the crown of our tooth. Since the crown is the part exposed to all types of food particles and which encounters microbes as well, it needs to be well protected. Hence, it's coated with an extremely hard covering named enamel. Now, if I ask you, what is stronger, a bone or the enamel? I'm sure your answer will be bone. But that's not the case. It's actually the enamel. Yes, enamel is the hardest tissue.
Enamel is the hardest part of our body. Okay, harder than bone. So underline that word in the textbook. Enamel is the hardest part of the body. So this is the enamel, and that is the hardest part of our body. And you can see inside to that, there is a pulp which has got blood vessels and the nerves. So when you prick it out with a pin, see, the enamel is very hard, and all the food particles is coming and fixing on the enamel. So what will happen? The microbes, when they enter, they will be creating an acid like an enzyme, and they'll slowly start to destroy this enamel. After that, there will be a hole like. So when you're pricking something, when the footsteps get stuck in your teeth, what you will do, you will take a pin and you will start pricking it and make a big hole. So the microbes can easily enter and they can multiply. And what will happen? Slowly, when it reaches to the pulp, at the time only you will be having the sensitive pain. You will be having the pain. So when it reaches to the pulp only, you are getting the pain. So be careful when don't prick it with a pin or make it as a big hole. You just go to doctor and just cover it. Okay, that is the better way. Make the what root canal we used to say, that method you can go to the dentist and use that method. Don't prick it always putting a pin or some matchsticks or small sticks. You will put some pin compass, some of them prick it and it will become a big hole so that it will be easy for the microbes to live. Next is the video shows that digestion and absorption. Now we started from the mouth. Now that we have learned about the structure of a tooth, now we are seeing the digestion and absorption. Here, nutrition involves 5 steps. The first step is ingestion. Second one, digestion. Third, absorption. Fourth, assimilation. Fifth one, egestion. The process of taking in food is called ingestion, what you are eating. The food cannot be utilized by your body in their original form. So it should be broken down into simpler substances. And they have to be broken down and converted into simple substance in the digestive system. This process of conversion of complex food substance to simple absorption form is called digestion. See how it is getting digested. Simplified substances must be absorbed through the living membrane, that is absorption. It will be taking place in the intestine. Absorbed food must be incorporated as cell components and the undigested food should be removed. That is called egestion. So first we saw ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion. Higher organisms have special organs in their body for each of the steps. Mammals show holozoic mode of nutrition. They consume the whole food like animal or plant or their parts into their body. So now we'll see how the food is getting digested. What are the methods? The term digestive system is used for the alimentary column along with the associated digestive gland, which produce enzymes necessary for the chemical breakdown of the food into similar substance. So in each step, what are the enzymes taking place? How the digested food is reaching the alimentary canal we are going to see. Alimentary canal begins with the mouth and end with anus. It's a muscular coiled tubular structure varying in length 8 to 9 meters. And see how from the mouth it is starting to the alimentary canal. The mouth cavity contains teeth and tongue. The various organs beginning from the mouth are first mouth, then comes esophagus, the tube, then stomach, small intestine, which consists of 3 parts, duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. Large intestine consists of caecum, colon, and rectum. So these are the parts now we are going to learn in detail. Then digestive glands. Digestive glands, there are 3 types of digestive glands. They are salivary gland, then pancreas, liver. So these 3 glands will be helping you to digest the food. So the whole process of digestion, how it is happening in the digestive system, will be taking in the live class. Okay, the first we have seen there are 6 steps, that is ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. This egestion is the removal of waste from our body. Absorbed food, how it is utilized by the cell, that is called assimilation. And how the absorption is taking place in the food. And what are the glands present? So what are the uses of this gland? These glands will be producing some certain juices which will be able to digest the nutrients like protein, carbohydrates, fat, minerals, and vitamins. So how these glands are helpful, this we'll see in the live class. Okay, so now just you go through the structure of a tooth and the process of digestion. Okay, in the next live class, I'll continue with the digestive gland and their functions. Thank you.